Hi everyone, welcome to this video, and today we are going to be doing exercise 3.1 from class 9 NCERT mathematics. The chapter is coordinate geometry. This is the first exercise of the chapter and it's a fairly simple one. The first question is, how will you describe the position of a lamp on your table to another person? So it's a slightly strange question, doesn't seem to be mathematical, but in the context of coordinate geometry we're going to try and explain it. So let's say, let me draw a lamp. Now let's say this is my lamp and it's on a table. I'll just quickly draw the table as well. Right, so we have a table over here. I've drawn a table to the best of my abilities. There's a lamp on top of it. How do we explain the position of this lamp on this table to somebody else, right? And let's say this X marks the spot is the point where the lamp is. So I'm obviously going to say that this lamp is a horizontal distance from the longer side of the table, and it's also a vertical distance from the base or the shorter side of the table, right? And let's say when I take the measurement, turns out that this is probably 5 inches on the right of this side of the table, and it is 8 inches from the base of the table, right? And with these two parameters, I can tell someone the exact position of this lamp on the table. In coordinate geometry, I can denote this by 5, 8, indicating that it's 5 inches on the right, 8 inches above the respective axis. In this case, the sides of the table. Alright, moving to question 2. Question 2 is actually an exercise. It's a street plan that we need to make, and hence I'll be doing some construction as I'm reading this question. So here we go. It says a city has two main roads which cross each other at the center of the city. These two roads run along the north-south direction and east-west direction. Alright, so let's try and draw those roads first. So first we can make the north-south road, then we can make the east-west road, and it says that the point where they meet, let me call it O, it's actually the city center. Now reading further in the question, it says all the other streets of this city run parallel to these roads and are 200 meters apart. There are 5 streets in each direction, and it's saying I can use 1 centimeter equal to 200 meters to draw a model of the city. I'm just going to use the graph over here. And just to make some space, I'm going to remove this labeling out here. So these are 5 streets on the south. I have 5 streets on the north, 5 streets on the east, and we have 5 streets on the west. Now I'm just gonna label my main streets, my original 2 streets, in a different color so it's easier to locate. There we go. Those are our 2 main streets. They're meeting at the city center, which we have just labeled as O. Now reading further into the question, it says there are many cross streets in your model. And what is a cross street? A particular cross street is made by two streets, one running in the north-south direction and one running in the east-west direction. So basically all these points of intersections that we have, it's here, 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 this one, all the ones up here, all the ones down here, the right, all these are what they're referring to as cross streets. And they're saying that each cross street is referred to in the following manner. So if the second street running in the north-south direction, so the second street running in the north-south direction would be this one right here, and it's saying the fifth in the east-west direction. So if I start labeling from here, right, so the fifth street running in the east-west direction, wherever they meet, so the cross street where the second street and the fifth street over here are meeting is this point out here, and they're saying that we will call this cross street as 2, 5. Fair enough. So the 2 represents north-south street number 2, 5 represents east-west street number 5. And that brings us to the first part of this question. The first part says how many cross streets can be referred to as 4, 3. So by this notation, we know that 4, 3 would be that cross street which will be the intersection of north-south road number 4, street number 4, it's this one, and east-west street number 3, which is this one. So it will be this cross street out here. Now obviously there can be only one such cross street that can be demarked by this notation. So of course our solution is just a single cross street. The second part is asking us how many cross streets can be referred to as 3, 4. So 3, 4 would refer to north-south road number 3 and east-west street number 4. And now it will be this point out here, this cross street out here. And there is only one such cross street. So the solution for this is one single cross street as well. And that brings us to the end of this exercise. These were just two very basic questions just to instill the knowledge of this Cartesian plane, getting familiar with the concept of coordinate geometry. Wasn't that hard, didn't really test us out, but just put it out there in case someone's looking for a solution. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any comments, anything, any concerns, do leave a comment below or reach out to me on the email ID mentioned in the description. Thank you once again.